Alright guys, gonna do a voiceover for this one. Uh, Yesterday was all about mobilizing the hips and the spine. Uh, if you didn't follow this, I did kind of throw out my back the other day. I felt it first when I was doing some ab rollouts, but a little tweak in the back, and I was like, that's weird. And stopped. And kind of like did some easier exercises to see how it felt. Didn't feel too bad. Started climbing and kind of steadily felt worse and worse. Uh, and by the time I got into my car and went home, my back was all locked up. I was like, damn. Realized that it was probably my psoas that was the issue. I think I might have pulled it doing that ab rollout. Um, And the reason I guessed that is because I was having trouble lifting my right knee up, like toward my chest. I was feeling some pain in that area, so I was like, okay, I guess I pulled my freaking psoas. Which I've done before, happened maybe like a year and a half ago too. So I kind of figured, shit, this again. Luckily, I know what to do. Step one again is mobilization. Okay, that's what I focused on yesterday in two separate occasions. Today, working on re-strengthening. Here I've got the floor glute ham machine I got from a Freak Athlete. Shout out to those guys because this is the cheapest one on the market right now, I believe. And it works just as good as any, expensive ones I've tried. It was only like $120 or something, so not bad at all. If you try to buy these freaking things from like Rogue or one of these, popular brands, it's like $500. It's absolutely insane. So here, I'm doing very slow repetitions. Okay, getting a little bit of tension in my hamstrings there. Just focusing on going very slow and controlled. Okay, trying each repetition to increase my range of motion in my hips and just feel my muscles working again. Look as I get up gingerly from that. Okay, then here's just a one-step squat, as I call it. Step out like once from feet together. And same thing, guys. 3 extremely slow, well-controlled reps. The reason I'm doing these slow and controlled is because, again, if I do anything quick, right now I'll probably retweak something. I'm already kind of in pain. But going slow and controlled not only provides a good time under tension, but it's not gonna like hurt me because I'm totally in control of it and I'm not doing any like quick jerky movements. So here I am just doing a regular ass squat basically. Slow as possible, like centimeter by centimeter. And actually about hit depth, proper depth in that first rep, so that was a pretty good sign. I mean, you'll see on the second and third rep, I will get a little bit deeper. These are probably the best type of exercises to do for anyone who is tight, in pain, maybe like elderly, these kind of slow, eccentric, and isometric exercises are really good. You can tell by my face, I'm like feeling it, Obviously, I'm gonna feel a lot more because I'm like, a little bit hurt. But try this out too. I dare you guys to try this out. Do like freaking, I mean, what is this, like 20 seconds per rep or something? And just go as slow as possible. Hold at the bottom of that range of motion for a second, then come on back up just as slow. Okay? You're gonna feel it, believe me. There was an interesting study I read a long time ago that was saying that basically had these people train, pretty orthodox, pretty mainstream. And they would do stuff like squats or like leg press, I think it was, for 3 sets of 12 at some appropriately heavy weight. And the other group in the study did a single repetition with this kind of slow and controlled pace, and actually got a little more time under tension than the other group. And at the end of the study, I think it was a 2-month study, the group that went slow as shit and only did 1 rep 3 times had the most muscle hypertrophy. So it kind of goes to show that time retention really is everything, guys, in terms of muscle growth. Pretty interesting.